So I want to talk about something I know. So back in 2019, 2020, there was homeless people just showed up out of the woodwork. And now it's still going on to this very day. Out here where I am, I almost got pulled into a situation. So um I almost got into it with some dude, and I'm gonna tell you this much right now. It's not funny out here. It's not even funny, especially where I'm from, where I'm at, I should say. But so out here, the homeless people would start tripping, and they would decently just start getting active. If you don't have any drugs or anything like that, to yeah, they'll just kill you. They'll just kill you for your money, your even if you're wearing a wrong color, they will max out and trip on you. And it's very surreal what's going on, and it's horrible. Like about a couple weeks ago, a homeless person died because he was on the wrong section and the wrong area. Like, even it's horrible that these homeless people were breaking into people's houses. I have experienced it myself. I didn't even fathom. I was like, the hell? Like, it's now it's gotten so bad because of the drug infestation, and there's also because of you know people that are tripping because of colors, because of what color rag you have, what color of you know what I mean. It's kind of stupid of what it is. It really is. And to tell you this much right now, it's gotten so bad. The homeless people, like I said, I'm almost got into it with a few homeless people, and it's not even funny about it. It's it's gotten so bad. It's getting worse and worse because they either want that money or that drug. And here's the thing, blues, you know, is a came when it back in 2020. It just first came out, and it started hitting the streets, and it's like it's gotten horrible. I've gone to do. This one person, he came up to me. He was asking me for blues, and I just automatically started tripping, and I just started handling my business because you know it, I wasn't even act. And I told the dude, I was like, "Look, dude, I don't care for all that shit. I don't really care for it. That's not my business." You know what I mean? And same with when it comes to alcohol. I don't really care for it either. But when it comes to, and I just automatically started, I take things serious now. I just started taking things so serious now to the point where, you know, I just, I start getting active. And it's not about the area where you're from. It's not about what you do. It's about protection. It's about protecting where you're from, where you stand. And like tell you this much, I don't care for it. And here's the thing, like back in the days when things was getting serious, in the early 90s was just horrible. And you know, a lot of things can happen. But when back in 2020, it was just horrible when Blues came out. And, that's why I take things offensive and I start hood tripping. I start automatically. And if you're asking me to, you know, like, if you're asking me something and if it has to do with anything with drugs and shit, I start automatically. I will just do whatever it is to protect, because I will not put up with bullshit. And if people can hate me all they want, I don't care. But I will not sit there and will let someone try to infest drugs. I will not put up with that. And like even at businesses, like break-ins every single freaking day. Homeless people are trying to steal food, um, do margin what is need to be, and it's gotten so bad. Hell, like I was saying, I got into a situation. Like, people need to watch their surroundings. There was a freaking kid around, and I took that serious. I took it hella serious. And the crime rate, I don't care about the crime rate, but the drug sales and shit like that, dude, I take that serious. There's freaking kids around. Like, we're the land that I was known. My generation, I was born at the end of the 90s, the early 2000s. And I take things a little, I take things a lot serious. And I will not stand. I will not put up with the drug infestation, because it's gotten so bad, it's really ridiculous. I will not put up with that bullshit. But I'm going to say this, where I'm at, the crime rate, it's the most dangerous. Where I'm at. It's the most infection and the most highly dangerous. It's number 10. in the U.S. There's others, but I'm not going to name off their names. But the infections of things, it's horrible. But will it stop? Will it go away? No, 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 not because of anything else. Ever since COVID hit, the drug infestation came up around that time, that particular time. It started like coming out like a wildfire. That's how bad it was. But it's really ridiculous and it's going to continue. So, I want you guys to know, be safe out there because you don't never know what's, it's horrible. So, salute.